Hey everybody, welcome back to Phased Out. I'm Jacob.
I'm Justin, and today we're going to be talking about the exciting new Avatar The Last Airbender previews that just dropped.
So good.
So good.
That video was so fun to watch.
Yeah, I know you're pretty deep into your rewatch, right?
Yeah, I just started book 3 today, and I think I'm 4 episodes in.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah.
I think Aang just went to Fire Nation
Whoa,
school.
whoa.
For all of you that haven't seen it.
Spoilers.
Well, that's what we're talking about today.
Louise. Hey, now, we're going to jump right into it with, let's talk about some of these art styles that we have.
Yeah.
We're both big Avatar The Last Airbender fans, and I really don't like being this way. I'm usually like pretty optimistic, believe the best. I'm not loving everything I'm seeing here. Some of these like neon arts, just not for me.
The neon arts are cool, but they're not, they're nothing really that great. I mean, they're just kind of there. I think they could have done a lot with them, but they're just kind of there.
Yeah,
they're just like cool.
Yeah, it feels like they're just kind of throwing art spaghetti at the wall to sell collector
See
booster packs. Yeah, don't love them. There are some really cool though, like the black and white arts. I think are very
super
cool.
sick. Like the last Agni Kai.
Yes,
Black and white was awesome.
Fire Lord Azula, this card here, really good. I think Fire Lord Azula is probably the best Azula too. Which Azula
that fits.
Yeah, Azula, one of the most dynamic characters in the show, very fascinating. Aside from her brother Zuko, in this spoiler they talked again about the special like borderless raised foil art for Avatar Aang. I just
so awesome.
Do you have like a dollar amount that you would be willing to pay for that card?
Well, I'm recently became a father of 2, so 0 is right now my dollar amount. But once prices drop, which I'm pretty confident they're going to, that card, the raised foil, I mean, it's going to be expensive, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know a dollar amount, though.
Because
I'm going to say something and it's going to be way more or way less, and I just don't know.
For sure. I want that card so badly. Every year, the way my family does it, we get a personal budget that we're good to spend without any input from other people.
Oh, that's fun.
It's fun. The dollar amount isn't very high, but I think I'm willing to spend almost all of it on that card.
That's crazy.
That's gonna be an iconic piece of my Magic collection over time. Some cool stuff they did with this with these previews. They gave us a lot of insight into the set itself, right? So we know lessons are back. Pretty much all of Uncle Iroh's cards have to do with lessons. Speaking of Uncle,
which again just fits. I think that just is a big win to the flavor of this set. For anyone that knows the show, knows Uncle Iroh, in the most troubling times, always had something to say to clear Zuko's mind, to clear whatever it was. Just he was always there to like
always
make
wise.
A point and make you really think about the decision you're making.
Yes, very wise. A teacher for sure. We learned that there's going to be sagas and the dual-sided sagas like from Final Fantasy. A big one. What is it called? Leaves from the Vine.
Leaves from the Vine.
That right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Which I know you have a special spot in your heart for the song that Uncle Iroh sings about his son after he dies in battle.
It's the most touching scene,
and this is all about it.
Yeah, the most touching scene in the show. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but when you get there, you'll know.
Right at the start of book 2, I believe.
When you're wiping your tears away. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for you or tell you where it is.
I probably will.
That's crazy, bro.
Spoilers, dude. That's what this episode's all about.
But, man, again, like, that is literally one of the most iconic scenes of the show, and I just don't love the card.
I mean, I don't really know how much they could have done with it, though. Like, they put a crying Iroh on the card.
The art is cool.
That
art
just
is cool.
Got me.
Yeah, the art is good. I just wish that because it's such a pivotal moment in the show,
maybe a little more power behind the card.
For viewers, I was hoping it would be a little more powerful.
But again, it hits the lessons. It's another thing they did with Uncle Iroh and being around lessons.
Yes. We had a lot of the Team Avatar characters revealed. We had multiple Sokkas, Firelord Zuko's, Iroh's, Katara's, Toph's revealed. One of my favorite Katara cards, which is not directly a Katara card, but it is the blood bending card, Secret of Blood Blending, bending, say that 5 times fast, where she's like holding the rats from the jail cell. That art is so awesome. Super stoked for that. I think my favorite blue card that they revealed is the Wan Shi Tong Librarian.
One of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
One of my favorite episodes.
Super cool.
One of the most cunning moments from, oh my goodness, Katara's brother. Sokka. Oh,
you got
fan.
there.
Some fan.
But yeah, Wan Shi Tong Librarian. I love X spells. I love playing Commander for like casting the big spells. I think that's going to be very cool. Always fun to give X spells with card draw. We had some insight into what they're going to do with old avatars with the Legend of Kuruk, the double-sided saga that turns into Avatar Kuruk. Really curious what they're going to do with Roku's avatar and the earthbending lady. I forget what her name is.
They mentioned those both in the show today. The Legend of Roku is an enchantment saga. It's a two red and 2 colors.
Right,
it's
yes.
also a flip. Seems pretty good. Flips into getting Firebending 4, which is Firebending. We thought this when we got the first set of releases.
And it was confirmed.
And they confirmed it. Firebending is as powerful as it is in the show. It is going to be something that you have to manage or it's going to take over.
Yeah, 100% Firebending is the best of the bending mechanics, without a doubt. Firebending Student, which is also going to be the buy a box promo. If you buy a box from your local game store, make sure you
highly recommend supporting your LGS.
Yes. Firebending Student, I think, is going to take over Standard. We have a Standard ban coming in the beginning of November, and the most recent Standard event, they had like attendance down 60%. Everybody's playing the same 2 decks. Is it Cauldron, Mono Red? So it sounds like we're going to get some substantial bans in Standard, and Firebending Student, I think, is going to take the format by storm. It's a 2-mana 1/2 prowess with Firebending X, where X is this creature's power. And right now in Standard, we have like a litany of 1-mana red pump spells. So it's going to be so easy to Firebend like for 5 on turn
so fast.
Turn 3,
so fast.
Firebend for 6, and just turn Firebending Student into some crazy attacker. I think that's probably the best card that was revealed today for Standard. There were some other good cards revealed. I liked that one a lot.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I do think that it is going to get out. It's going to get out quick, and I think it's going to be pretty aggressive, which, again, I just think is how it was designed to be.
Yeah, it seems like from what I've seen, we've got red and green probably being the most powerful colors in this set. I'm curious. We're at a little under, I believe, half the set previewed so far, and to me, it seems like they've previewed most of the gas. I don't see a lot more big stuff coming here, but you know. I wish, because I love Avatar so much, I wish there was more power, but I actually think they're doing it justice. The flavor, like you said, has been such a win.
Go ahead.
Especially the source material cards.
I was just going to say, what are your thoughts on the source material? One that our play group has
no, it's your play group,
made very, very public their knowledge of. What do you think about the Cruel Tutor?
Oh my gosh. When they previewed, if we can put that card on the screen.
Right here.
When they put Cruel Tutor, or when they previewed Cruel Tutor, I was speechless. How do you choose that art?
I'm just, dude, it's 2025. Let's get it cleaned up a little bit, and let's pick something that isn't
like a zoomed in picture.
A very zoomed in picture of a face.
I don't know if it's Firelord Ozai or General Zhao. It's probably one of them. But the flavor makes sense, right? If it's Firelord Ozai, cruel tutor.
I do think it's Firelord Ozai for that reason, because that's the only thing that makes sense, is that he's teaching Zuko a lesson.
Right.
And it was cruel.
Yeah.
And unusual.
Flavor, cool, makes sense, but the execution just simply leaves so much to be desired.
I feel like they could have done a zoomed out scene of when Zuko's having the flashback of his father giving him that scar, or any of the scenes where he talks about the scar, and those are all powerful scenes, right? Family trauma, all that kind of stuff. So any of those scenes could have been great.
Yes.
But they chose a zoomed in picture, which I just can't help but think there's better options.
Yeah, and it's the textless art. Like, I can't imagine the reaction I'm gonna have when somebody plays a Magic card in a game I'm playing, and it's just like a tan card with like text on it. One of our favorites, though, we were just talking about before we started recording this, that Mystic Remora.
Oh, with yin
awesome.
or
with the fishies.
Yeah, the yin and yang fish. I can't remember what they.
I think it starts with T.
Them.
Yeah, I think their names start
Yeah,
with
I can't
T.
remember what they call them, but that was so sick.
Yeah,
so sick. That's an almost a must for me right there.
That's gonna be a must pick up. For
there
me
it is.
Personally.
Cruel tutor.
Gosh, look, you just can't make this up.
That's just so good.
Yeah, I think the source material cards, they're really cool. Some are great, some not awesome. I also love Ella Domri's call, the lifelong friendship with Aang and Baby Appa.
So good.
So cute.
Their spirits are bound, as we hear in book 3, their spirits are bound, and they just can't be separated.
Yeah, it's really sweet. I thought that was an A+. Heroic intervention.
That was one of my favorite. You get that moment of Zuko stepping in and saying, all right, I need to help do what's right here. Yeah. And this is more important than his honor, which he fights for, so long. And it's just him stepping in and doing what's right.
Absolutely. And I love that they've added some Avatar art on some like old school staples. We have the
Fiery Confluence.
Fiery Confluence.
So awesome.
Aang in his like just Avatar state.
And as we know, Fiery Confluence is a powerful red spell. Mm-hmm. It just is. I've seen it just simply win games. It's a great board wipe with a Torbrand on the battlefield or whatever. And he just looks so powerful in that art.
Some other cool things they talked about during this preview for pre-releases, they're going to have 5 seeded packs that you can choose from. Mm-hmm. Very excited for that. It was just a cool preview. They're showing us a lot of, I think we've seen pretty much all of the different art types we're going to see now. They're showing that even though the set isn't as power crept as maybe Final Fantasy was, there are still some powerful cards in here. And I'm looking forward to it, even though I just desire more because like Avatar.
Because you love it so much.
Yeah, because I love it so much. I do think they're ultimately doing a pretty good job.
I am really excited for the pre-releases and the promos with the Gran and Katara and Sokka. Mm-hmm. I think that's just a really fun promo that I'd like to get my hands on. But
absolutely, yeah. Let us know what y'all think about Avatar. What do you think about this newest slate of previews? Are there any cards that you're particularly excited for? Is there anything you still want to see that they haven't previewed yet? Like, comment, subscribe. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
See you next time.